This is Allison Charboneau, and I'm talking about Trey's Tier 1 behavior interventions. So, we're talking about Trey, who has some behavioral challenges. One particular challenge that he has is following directions given by a teacher or staff. And then we're going to talk about some interventions that we could put in place to not only help Trey in this area, but likely also many of his peers. Like I said, we're talking about following directions, and the specifics of what is happening is when directions are being given, Trey just is goofing off. He's not paying attention, and then consequently, always has problems with the assignments because he's missing some key component. This frustrates him, and then that's when he engages in the problematic behaviors, such as disrupting other students, off topic questions, and wandering in the classroom. So, the very first thing I always think of when I think of how I'm going to change someone's behavior is I need to check my behavior. And so, the teacher in this instance needs to make sure that she has Trey's attention prior to giving any directions. She needs to make her directions clear and concise, um, giving very specific action verbs like you will write or you will read. And if she can, provide a visual support. It's not always appropriate to do that, and it sometimes isn't really worth it. But even if it's a post it note on the desk of page 138 evens, that can help someone like Trey a lot. Another strategy there is having him repeat or restate the directions that I just gave to him. And then also teach him how to ask questions for clarification. And that might be I'm asking him questions or giving him some questions that he could ask me. The next strategy we work on is teaching and modeling and guided practice. And this is really the meat of it. This is where I am giving him direct instructions. I'm telling him, Trey, you put your eyes on me, you listen to me, you repeat, and then you ask me questions. And I'm going to model that, and I'm going to do it over and over again, and I'm going to do it in different ways where I'm modeling to him, and or I'm getting some of his peers involved, or I'm having him role play how we could do this. Maybe I'm taking a video of it or writing a social story for it. That's what modeling is. And then I'm going to give him plenty of opportunities to practice it with some support, some scaffolds, and then some opportunities to try it out on his own. And so when he's doing it on his own, I want to make sure to give him specific feedback when he's doing something right. Trey, I love the way you just asked me a question for clarification. Way to go. And then inevitably he'll make a mistake, and then I'm going to take that opportunity, instead of making him feel bad about it, to provide some error correction. And that's pretty specific, where maybe I have him, I just correct the problem and then give him an alternative for the next time. And then talking about that next time, I'm going to give him more opportunities for success. Those are just a few of the strategies that you can use that are kind of core components of the PBS system that I thought would be good for Trey and other peers in his classroom.